there should be a lesson. When Efia Schwarzenegger came in for delay indirectly, talking about, say, on warrior, using pregnant, these are the things that will come after you. These are things, you should be human enough. But if you are not human enough, then my shade will come after you.
It's an all-new season of Talkertainment on GhanaWeb TV. In this new season, we bring you exclusive interviews, great content from your favorite celebrities and personalities in Ghana. I am Paula Amabroni. When we return, I introduce my guest, my first guest for the year 2023. You're welcome back. This is Talkertainment on GhanaWeb TV. Now, seated in my couch is Ghanaian TikToker. His name Time GH, some people call him Time and all that. We are going to find out from him, you know, his story, how he creates his content. If you follow Time on social media, you know that he has some controversial things. You know, he loves to address issues and, you know, find a funny way of addressing issues here in Ghana. So, Time, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You look good.
Thank you. So I'm the first.
Yeah, for the year. For
wow.
an all-new season.
It's a good start.
Yeah. So we're going to shake some tables. Yeah.
Okay.
Here in Ghana, you know, TikTokers, some people say you have a lot of controversies and all that, and then, you know, people having to put a tag on you, whether it's you can be termed as celebrities and all that. Later I'm going to find out how you feel. But you're welcome once again.
Oh, thank you so much for having me here.
You're welcome.
Your studio is very beautiful. I love your colors here, the coffee, you know.
Yeah, the whole blend thing going on.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I feel like I'm in the UK, you know.
Oh,
yeah, your studio is
chilling. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Now, Tan, I want to find out, you have a wide following when it comes to social media. Your Instagram, and then, you know, when you go to TikTok, where, you know, you are very popular. Facebook. Even
on Twitter.
Oh, across.
Yeah, all around.
Yes, I love that. Now, I want to find out, TikTok in Ghana, is it a very lucrative avenue? How much do you generate? Because people say that, like, you know, TikTokers now, when we study your lifestyle and all that, lose like but you can tell us roughly, like in a month, how much can you generate, depending on, you know, the number of followers that you have.
Well, it depends on your category, because when you come on TikTok, we have comedy, we have dance, we have drama, we have lifestyle, we have tourism and all of that. So it depends on what you are selling and the people you are appealing to. There are also people who are on live, generating money from live. We have TikTok live where you get virtual gifts, then it's translated into currency like money. So people recharge, maybe I can recharge $100. If I'm watching people's video on live and I feel like gifting them, then maybe I can take $10. You use it to buy a rose. You have different types of it. A lion is even up to $500. Yeah, wow. Yeah. People earn like $500. So those are virtual gifts. It comes once in a while. It's not constant. So that is the other side of TikTok. And we have the Creators Fund. It's really not active in Africa, you know. But as time goes on, I hope like if our banking and our financial system are very good, they'll open it up for people in Africa. So that is also another side. Then when you come to Ghana, like what we are benefiting from endorsement deals. So it depends on how hard you work. And these advertisement commercials, we do all of that, you know. Some people are doing it for MC. It's a whole industry and it's very lucrative. It's a full-time job, because when you start working on TikTok, let me put it that way, you realize you wouldn't have time for any regular job. Oh, okay. Some people to come in and they quit their job, you know, and then they realize they are not able to sustain it, so they have to go back to their job. So if you have a job, not a salary work, then it's your own job or a personal work, then you can combine the two.
Great. So you make mention of endorsement deals and gigs and all that. Yeah. What are some of the brands that you've worked for?
For me, luckily for me, I work for Jumia, We've been on a long break. I hope they will come back. I'm a full-time, I'm an influencer for GoTV. Yeah, they've signed me for a year. I hope by the end of the year, maybe they will renew my contract, depending on how, yeah. Then you have gigs, ads coming through every single day. We have music promotions. We have, once you are generating traffic, it's money, it's marketing. So it's up to you as an individual to channel and strategize how best you can use it to get money.
All right, so if I have a song, I want you to promote it for me and I come to you, how much will you charge me?
It depends also.
So maybe I want you to dance with it or, play it in a video, make me hype the whole song for me. Yeah, people are charging, let's say the average is from like 1,000 to 3,000. 3,000 and it's still 3,000 Ghana cedi. Oh, okay. Yeah, depending. Okay. Some of the dancers, I heard, some of the dancers like the Dance God, this PW Academy, they charge in dollars. Oh, okay. Yeah, so when you give them the contract, they have a group of dancers and they share the money, you understand? So they are a team, so everybody uploads and it's more effective. So it depends on the song. But with musicians, probably they will need variety. They will need somebody do comedy, somebody do drama, somebody do dance, So it's very lucrative. So what has been your biggest gig from a musician? For musicians, I've worked for Enam. She's an upcoming artist. Enam, the lady with the dread. Yeah, the song I did, I've forgotten the name of the song. It won a nomination for 3 music awards. Okay. When she approached me, I told her, I can't trust that the song will blow, but I can move it to a certain level where if you start a new song, you build from that side. Sometimes they don't tell them the truth. Sometimes I'll tell you, your song is not nice. So just know it's not nice, but I'm trying to do something around it. If your budget is too small, then we find a way. So me, I don't have a card rate. Like you come on TikTok influencers, they'll tell you, oh, me, I charge 600, 300 or 3,000. No, I have to look at your pocket, your budget. Then I work around it for you. Okay. Yeah, that's how I do it. Now, when you come to Ghana, TikTokers, it kind of looks like now the lavish lifestyle, you flaunt things on social media and all that. Some have called it unexplained wealth. I want to understand. Is it the money that you are generating that is funding, the big houses, the clothing, the cars that we see some of our female and male TikTokers drive? Or should we say it is just for show? Some are not for show. Some are definitely for show, But the thing is, it's branding. And for me, it's a psychological game everybody is playing. Because early on when we started, people felt we are joking. So people needed to prove that this is how much we are worth. So some of them rent the cars to prove the point, which for me, if it doesn't have a long-term effect on your personality or your mental health, then it's good. But for me, I still do my chotro, I do my okada, I call myself cocktail, I do a little bit of Uber. It depends on where you are coming from. I don't do more of lifestyle content. Like I go to parties, I go to Dubai, I mostly do comedy, drama. I deal with drama issues. So for us, we don't have a problem. But we have people who need to keep it up. Because, Afrochella came, other big events, and some of the influencers were hired to promote it. They deal with more of the lifestyle, So they have to keep up the game. They have to keep up the game. But would you say that it's pressure, PPH? It's still pressure. It's still pressure, but they are getting something out of it. Yeah. Some brands wants to look at your lavish lifestyle then, match up with it. Okay. So that is what it is. Some too are dadabi, so some are from rich homes. So they have uncles' cars are there. My mommy is there. So even the gigs coming, can afford your car. Can afford fuel and all of that. You understand? So everybody, if you have someone like Wesley Kesse is from a rich home. So if Wesley Kesse is getting 10,000 Ghana cedi in a month, you understand? And me from a Japa house, I'm also earning 5,000 or 8,000, a little bit like 2,000 difference, I'm thinking of my rent. I'm thinking of my costume, up and down and all of that. So my lifestyle goes into that budget. But for him, that car will fear.
all he has to do is buy fuel, spread his friends.
So some
and
people,
save a
of
little.
course, they've made it before, you know, the TikTok phase.
Exactly,
Okay,
exactly.
great.
So
Right.
you need to know where you are coming from and your brand.
Okay.
Yeah, and your brand. You just can't follow anyone just like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Augustus Edujefi Boate. How did you get the name Time?
I came to social media to promote my song because I love music.
Oh, you also do
I
music?
started as a musician.
Oh, okay.
And I was jumping to one influencer or the other, and no more church or more me. You know how it is. So that is where I got the name. Time is the name of God. Time is timeless. You know, time rules the world. This show cannot last for more than 5 hours. It has a duration. So there is no single day people will not mention my name, Time. I had to choose a name that will ring a bell on people's mind every single day as an artist. So that's how I started.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So Time, if for those of you who don't follow you, if you go on his social media platform, he has great content and all that. One that really caught my eye, gas no Jenny. I don't know if you agree that was like one of your viral videos.
I've had several viral.
But then that one, honestly
it also
speaking,
went,
but personally from you, which video did you say really did you good, really traveled? If you're going to pick like maybe a few.
Because I was doing variety, I was tackling different issues. I had a video about nurse, group of the nursing society.
Okay.
It also went. I had a video about police. It also went. So everybody, depending on where they come from, you find from someone who never even watched what you say went viral. I had one video too in Nigeria which went viral. So for me, I had a couple of videos going different directions.
All right. So for the one that I say is my favorite. That's I wish you could see, but then maybe we'll find a way of playing that particular video.
Okay.
So with that one, what went into it? How did you come up with that? I know there's something that people say every day. You know, it's the question you're asking. How did you go about that one?
So initially when I make videos and people enjoy it so much, like this particular one, I have to sit down and analyze what makes people like what I say or the things I do. Then I realize it has shareability content or it's relatable. So mostly when I'm just myself, anything can come up. So far as I open my spirit and I'm very observant, I make these kind of videos. So that particular one, I just went to the gas station to fill my gas. And I couldn't even get a boat to direct to my house. So when I dropped at my main junction, I had to walk, you know, with my gas. So once walking, I met this woman selling shoes and she said, gas no you're saying. Actually, I met two people on the way asking me gas no you're saying. Then I told her, it's 80, that time it was 90 cedis. So my way coming as, this question can be annoying because because depending on how much you are feeling. For all you know, you can't even fill a full cylinder. You might fill half or 20 cedis or 10 cedis. So it just came to my mind. And I did the first record. This thing is catchy. Let me do another record. And then that was it.
Great.
And people felt it.
Great. So with your content, what goes into it? Do you write your own content, or you have a team that, you know, maybe they are observing social media trends and like, okay, this is trending, do it? How do you go about your content?
I think I don't have a team now.
Okay.
I think the more Ghanaian I am, the more realistic I am, then I get content. I have to be empathetic and be in people's shoes. So you realize these are not the things just for me, but they are things for the people. Okay. So far as I continue to be more Ghanaian, then I realize this is what is going on. That's why I said people are creating content. You were earlier saying people are showing off cars, showing off big houses and all of that. You don't need to, as a content creator. You need to be realistic and be yourself.
Real,
that is
original.
where, you know, because when you succumb to this pressures, hey, now I'm trending, I have to look like if you stop sitting in church, where are you going to get all of these ideas and these content from? You have to keep up being yourself, enjoying yourself. You understand? Apart from security, where there are times you can't be in public space because of security. You have to eat your wachi. You have to be yourself. Do the things you love to do. You keep flowing and keep on being the voices for the people.
And that is where you get the inspiration.
That is where I get my inspiration.
But when you just talk about security, I know that some people say, I interviewed some comedian, and he was telling me that, oh, you know, Ghanaians, we don't know how to take jokes. We take things too personal. For your content that you have created, has anyone come to attack you, or have you suffered any life threats or anything?
Oh, we do get it online. Maybe I don't go out a lot, that's why. But once you step on people's toes, they really, if you step on a dog's toes, they will have to bite you. You know, so definitely some of my contents have a lot of shading. So you have to do it in a very respectful way, you know. But you definitely meet your meter one of these days.
Time, you say your content has a lot of shade, which I really agree. But we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue our conversation with Ghanaian TikToker Time GH.
Musumu pese yo, uko feel gasa, ubi a share no busao. Na unya ne sen, u feel in a sen. Ko feel with the u feel also kwabe, mu de be anya tensi de na busa. Ufa gas ne tintin said the enkwa tensi de ana ofi. Untimi akoto bidi o. Me de wa feeling ma. Ah, nipa be 10. When a share when I feel unya ne sen, and I feel is say a drew sen. A drew say obeto bidi.
Welcome back. This is Talkertainment on GhanaWeb TV. I am Paula Amabroni. I'm seated here with Ghanaian TikToker Time. Before we went on that break, you were talking about, you know, some of your contents have been a little bit shady. I follow you. I'm a big fan, I must say. So, some time ago, I observed that you were, you know, making content about Ifya Schwarzenegger, and then later on, it came to Nana Agrada. I just want to find out, do you specifically maybe, like, I don't want to use the word target, but then someone who follows you, maybe a fan of Ifya and like, why are you talking so much about, why are you putting her matter, you know, in the public space?
Oh, like I said earlier on, it's what is trending, it's what is hot. They are the hottest. They are very hot on social media. They are the queens on social media. They make noise. When they talk, people listen. So definitely, sometimes they love it. To be honest, I remember one time I shaded Shatawale in one of my videos, and some people were saying, you meet Papa, you meet Papa. So I posted it on Twitter, and I captioned it, hey, Shatawale, don't beat me. Or so it says something similar. Then he responded like, no, I'm not going to beat you. I love it, pa, you know. It adds to their brand. If they really understand entertainment, they know it's in the right direction. It even sometimes takes people's attention from the seriousness and the insults, and they just laugh over it. But you realize you find people too in their camp who will feel, oh, it could be, say, somebody has paid you to do that or just to disgrace them. But in the spirit of love, it's all about, you know, adding up to a good content.
So you don't have any bad blood when it comes
to
Ifya Schwarzenegger?
You can't.
Specifically with Ifya.
That's what I'm saying. The more hotter she becomes, the more we go for those content.
Okay, so you are in for the violence.
We are in for a lot of
Peace
the
is
violence.
Name.
No.
Okay.
Peace is my enemy. You understand?
Sound.
Yeah.
Okay. So with the Nana Agrada on to, you know, you put a lot of effort and energy into your content. You could have just stood anywhere, but then you went on location to a church when a whole arrest came.
Yeah.
So with something like that, do you feel like sometimes don't you feel like you are threatened? Anything could happen on the ground, or people could come after you? Not just on social media, physically. Physically,
that's what I'm saying. It still depends. You know, you realize most of my content, or I would probably say all of my content, are free from insult and personal attacks.
Hey, time.
Yeah, I can shade you, it will go into your system, but it's like I say, police nearby, any soldier nearby. There's a difference. You understand? Soldier ni beti nearby, but police ni beti nearby. Na call with them. You will find an evidence say about me. You understand? So that is the strategy. You just have to realize that you have to be respectful. You don't insult people. And you should know court will hold. You can have court issues. So you have to be smart as much as you're out there. But still, there should be a lesson. When Efia Schwarzenegger came in for delay indirectly, talking about, say, on warrior, using pregnant, these are the things that will come after you. These are things, you should be human enough. But if you are not human enough, then my shade will come after you. You understand? I wouldn't insult you directly. I don't target you as a person, but I target what you say or your actions.
Okay.
That is basically it.
Great,
Yeah.
great. So have you ever had someone walk up to you and like, oh, time, I want to pay you. I want you to just this person, go after this person. Some people, some content creators say they've experienced things like that. So have you experienced? And even if someone has, plans of, contacting you to, target someone, are you open to that?
They don't come. No, they won't come because they feel if they come, I'll let the cat out of the bag. You understand? Sometimes they look deep inside and they realize, my content is not biased. My content is not biased, so I think that will put them off. But if they come, they should try and see. I might end up using their issue itself as a content, you understand? But I stand for truth. Your content should have some authenticity in it. Okay. I deal with social issues. I deal with things that bothers people. You realize I wouldn't have any personal interest just to go for one particular person.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Wait.
That's how it is.
So with the onset during the COVID era, when we were all at home and this whole TikTok became a big craze, it was people doing fun things. It was lovely to, watch, create accounts and all that. But currently, if we are being very honest, now it kind of looks like it's insult. Today someone is attacking someone, they go on live, so recently someone was telling me that, the TikTok that we used to be, now it's all about insults, beef and all that. Personally, from where you sit, would you agree with that? Or if not, what do you think can be done to sanitize the whole TikTok thing? Because it's not a good name, honestly speaking. Sometimes when I log on, some people can just record the filthy language just because they want to trend. You're talking about, like, it's too dirty. And then this is a place where children to go for, it's a big space.
Yeah.
As a famous TikToker here in Ghana, what do you think can be done? Or do you think it helps with the number, so we should just carry on?
No, it doesn't help with the number. I think, sir, to be honest, there's a whole lot of beef and insult, like you're saying, going on. But there are good sides to going on. It depends on where your attention is. But definitely, the negative side will try to pull off the bad side, the good side. Yeah. For me personally, TikTok is still just an extension or an extended form of our realities as a people. This has been as Ghanaians. In our schools, in our homes, even in churches, these things goes on. But TikTok is just reflecting that. If you live in a compound now, you realize these things happen. But we've gotten an opportunity, so we are just moving these things there. It was in Facebook, they move and they've all migrated to TikTok, and they are doing it. Sometimes, I don't really concentrate on these beats because I have social issues to deal with. I'm creating, I'm directing myself, I'm doing a lot. There are people to doing lifestyle, tourism. TikTok is broad. It depends on where you want to put your energy, But these people are in just to make the name. But they won't last because they go, they come, they go, they come. So if you are on TikTok, it's up to you to decide where you focus your energy and you channel yourself to. These things, you can't force them. You can't force them. It's not like this Abrofu, they understand our language and they will take you off, But when people abuse you, when people wrongfully accuse you, you can report them, But TikTok is having a lot of difficulties and challenges too, because early on, they started like when you have an account and you have 10 people report you, then there is a legitimate reason, so they put you off. But people were also using that means to sabotage people, where clean accounts were also unanimously reported for no reason, and they were putting, so it was becoming difficult. That's the reason why this thing is happening. That's the reason why this thing is happening. So there's nothing much even TikTok can do about it. There's really nothing much TikTok can do about it. But people should go on TikTok to entertain themselves. If they are ignored, they are getting their attentions. If I come on live, unless it's a comedy, even I don't get that numbers. But let somebody come on live right now. I'm coming for GhanaWeb. Hey, GhanaWeb, GhanaWeb. The moment I, even with the tonation of my voice and all of that, people will start coming. So it's our culture. Charity begins at home. These things are the things we are doing. Social media is just reflecting who we are as a people. You understand? So there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it.
It's a big deal because, you know, we all looking at a space where, you know, it will be clean enough. At least it's social media, you cannot control it, as we are all aware.
We were here 1st January. Our politicians were out there in Parliament throwing blows. Bang, 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 bang. Our politicians, it happened in Parliament. We've seen churches, church elders fighting over. This is who we are. This is who we are. Me, so far as nobody shoot a gun or shoot at someone, if they will curse themselves and kill themselves, it's cool. You know, you go to other countries, they are dealing with it in a different way. So, what can we do?
Fine.
What can we do? What can we do?
Great. So earlier when we were having the conversation, you talked about TikTok being a full-time job.
It is.
Yeah. So apart from TikTok, do you have anything that you do professionally?
Yeah, I'm a self-taught chef, and I organize private catering for. Now I do it for top people. If your money is small, cooking is very hectic. If your money is small, I won't give you attention.
Hey, time, yo. So do you have people
I do that.
come in?
I do other personal stuff. I have people once in a while coming, but people are not taking me serious. Even if I do ad on cooking, they think, oh, it's a content. It's really not serious. But I do that one as well. Yeah, I do that one as well. And I have other personal business I do too.
Sounds you're a businessman.
Yeah, I'm a businessman, pa. I'm a businessman. I'm a businessman.
Before we wrap up all that, every sector, every industry got problems in. So as a TikToker, what do you think, what help do you need? What are some of the problems you've identified, things that hinder progress?
Ooh, there are a lot of problems, but because this is not a government work, it's individual problems. Probably it's up for you to build yourself. One, I think we need to learn a lot, research a lot before we put content out there. Yeah, but I think that's the problem basically. You need, as a content creator, you need to be psychologically healthy.
Oh, okay.
You need to have your sanity. You need to take break, you know, and all of that. Because sometimes people will come after you. It's up to you to get counseling. Yeah, to get counseling. You need counseling. Get 1 or 2 friends you can talk to. Don't hide your feelings. Talk to them how you feel, you know, because that's basically it. Apart from that, the money coming, you don't share it with anybody. Yeah, it's up to you to deal with it.
Great.
Yeah, it's up to you.
So I saw your content when a lead commercial manager passed, Ekow Blankson. I saw you did, you made a video for him. Was he someone you looked up to, or was he a closer friend or anything?
I did a video because he was a noble man. He is one in a million, one you wouldn't find. In terms of, if you look at his level of achievement and still he's calm. There are people, you see them from afar and you know this is how they are. And there are people too, you see them from afar and you see, this man is just so good to be true. I started watching him way back.
Ekow Blankson.
He's not today Ekow Blankson. So he's the type we were all looking up to him, that I want to be an actor like him. So when it happened, it hit me so much. And I felt, as TikTokers, we have different ways of mourning. This is my own way of mourning him, letting the youth on TikTok knows that he's a great man. The numbers went, even on YouTube, the numbers went. And I was so happy within me that I never met him, but I could mourn him in my own way. Yeah.
Right.
I could mourn him.
May his gentle soul rest in peace.
Yeah.
Time, thank you very much for coming. But then before we wrap up, your social media handles.
Yeah, if you come on Twitter, it's time2gh. If you come on Instagram, it's time_gh2. TikTok, the other time credit no ABP, time GH, and on Facebook is time GH. Yeah,
Great.
People should follow. People are not following me.
They should hurry up and come.
Hey,
and follow.
People are not following. They
just followers in a tree. No.
I don't rely on followers. I rely on engagement.
Oh.
Sometimes I can even get like 1.something K shares. You know, people will share my videos forgetting to follow me. So it's all good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Great.
And I love your show. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you
very
much.
It's an honor to be here.
Thank
you
very much.
Yeah.
Great. So I did today's interview with Ghanaian TikToker Time GH. As he said, you should follow him and, you know, watch his content. He does really great and amazing on his platform. So yeah, I am Paula Amabroni. We'll be back with the next episode of Talkertainment. Thanks for watching.